use Samsung devices because business-wise, to me, Samsung is more stable.
Really?
Yes.
Because, I'm team Android.
Because of the DeX side. Do you use the DeX side on your phone at all?
Yeah.
You do? How do you use it?
Like if I want to get to something quick.
No, you've never used the DeX side.
Shit.
Hey, I'm sorry to do this live. This is how we be doing stuff, man. This is the realness. Like, so the DeX.
Wait. So what am I missing? So what is the DeX side?
Now the DeX side is I think I could do it. After the show, I can hook a piece of cable up to your phone. Then I can hook it up to this monitor, and your phone will act just like a computer. See, an iPhone can't do that. So I can do spreadsheets.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know the terminology, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is. So that works out a little bit better. And,
But hold on. Devil advocate here. So, Apple, even though you just can't plug it to any old TV, unless you buy like converters of stuff or whatever you may need. But they have you in their ecosystem, so therefore they want you to stay in their ecosystem to use their phone like a computer on their TV screen.
Right? You're correct there. As the music drops and cuts us off, and we get ready to drop you some more dopeness. Now I'm not even gonna drop any music. We're gonna keep the conversation going.
Okay.
So the ecosystem of Apple. How you get around that, you get an Apple TV, and then you can shoot your iPad or your iPhone to your TV. But what I also love about Apple is, and Samsung does it, all your stuff is in the network, in the cloud, but as we know, the cloud can be hacked. So that's
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the cloud.
So, but you have people who are a fan of the cloud who do like that. Like my daughter was here yesterday and she posed a question. So I'm gonna pose a question to everybody listening. I want you to answer it too, Will.
All right.
What would you rather have happen? All your information on your phone you lose it, or all the money in your bank account that you have right now is gone? Which is more valuable?
Well,
remember when you answer this that your family might be listening. So go ahead.
Well, if so, you're saying that if my phone information,
your phone, your pictures, all your telephone numbers,
all that's
your
gone,
emails, everything's gone.
It wouldn't work for me though.
Okay, why? It's nothing backed up to the cloud now.
I mean, I know, but I don't like to use the cloud like that anyway. I have multiple phones.
Okay.
It won't work for me. Like, so I'm not saying I'm balling, but I'm saying though, like I have a backup.
So if all the information, I'm saying all your information on all your phones are gone, or wherever you have sitting in your bank account right now, which of the two are you going to go with?
I need my money.
Okay.
I mean, because I write stuff down.
So you still use pen and paper?
Yeah, still should use pen and paper. Why you should not use pen and paper? That's why they invent pens and paper. They cut the trees down. They made me a pencil. They added a little lead to it. Matter of fact, if you want to use ink, they got ink. Ink is available. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I like? Really? Like, we are so technical. Can't even get the words out because I'm so excited. Technical. I'm having one of those brain fart moments. But you know what I'm saying. Anyway,
we rely on technology
See
so
what I'm
much.
See, yeah.
Yeah. See, he done got me messed up. Just like I've seen people do the week challenge or the 24-hour challenge, and it'll crack somebody. You can't touch your phone or go on social media for a whole week. Try it. Do it to your kids and watch them break. You'll break them down like a pimp. I'm telling you.
You know, because
they don't understand it.
But you know what's funny though? Like, I'd let my kids play their Xbox or be on their phones, whatever, for like a whole week or two, right? Now, at first they're like, "Oh my god, oh!" But then after a while, you know, my house was more peaceful when there was no electronics available in the crib. That's crazy to me. But the electronics is supposed to be like, okay, well, y'all can go ahead and do your own thing or whatever, and you know, the adults could do whatever they need to do. But it was the total opposite. When there's electronics involved, chaos is in the house. When there's no electronics involved, after they get over it, they're like, all right, well, let's go play ball. Let's go outside. Let's go play with some toys or something like that. Like, you know, you just brought back Woody from Toy Story. Like, you just gave him some new life.
Well, see, I mean, a lot of people don't understand that because they're not from the era we are. Like, we didn't have the luxury of sitting in the house all day. Like, if your parents were off, your ass better not be in the house. I'm just letting you know. And the other thing is, once you go outside, you don't come back inside. So
until nightfall.
Like, I be telling my sons, he be like, "Dad, can you please go to the store and get me a bottle of water?" I'm like, "A bottle of water is a faucet in there." Right. He was like, "A faucet?" I'm like, "Yeah, a faucet." He was like, "I can't drink faucet water. Ew." I said, "Negro, they used to kick us out the door and we had to drink out the spigot on the water hose." He looked at me like, "Oh my God. Like, they treated y'all like that in real life? Dad, are you okay now?"
I mean, we had tap water. We had the city water. So, I mean.
No. I was riding in the car with these dudes one time. They freaked me out. They flipped my mind. So, you ever be driving and you just driving and you're not messing up driving, but you're so lost in thought, you don't even know where you're going. You're rolling.
You're just rolling.
So we're riding. And I look over in the field and I see some Latino people picking cucumbers. So I said, "Oh, look at the people picking cucumbers." So my youngest son goes, "Dad, those are pickles." So I was like, "Son, they have to get cucumbers to make pickles."
Right, it's a process.
And he goes, "Dad, that's a pickle patch." So I look at it and I go, no, it's a cucumber patch. And I used to work in them. So both of the sons like perk up and he goes, the other one goes, "You used to work in a cucumber pickle patch?" And I go, "Yeah." And so my youngest son goes, "Dad, what'd you do?" I said, "We got up in the morning, we all got on a truck and they took us out in the field and we picked them up and put them in a bag." So he says, "Dad, did you wear raggedy clothes?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "You wore raggedy clothes." He was like, "Well, who made the money? Did they give you the money?" I was like, "Not really." I'm like, "We didn't really make much." He was like, So he looked at me and he looked at his brother and they were looking at each other like intensely. So I'm driving looking at them through the rear view. So he goes, "Dad, like, what'd you put the pickles in?" I was like, "It was in a brown satchel bag. Threw it over our shoulder." He said, "So you have raggedy clothes on, you were in the field picking cucumbers."
I'm picturing this right now.
And I'm like, "Yeah." And he looks at me like, he goes, "Dad, I don't know how to tell you this. Like, he sounds like he about to break down." I'm like, "What?" He said, "I think you were a slave." I'm like, "What?" I'm driving, I'm thinking about it, right?
I'm in slaves here. Hold on. Wait a minute.
I done slowed down. I'm thinking like, hold on. I did just describe all the parts of a slave.
You were a modern slave.
He was like, "How much you make for being out in the field picking cucumbers all day, Dad?" I was like, "Sometimes $3, $5.
$5?
He was like, "A day?" No, he was like, "An hour?" I was like, "No, a day." They looked at each other. He was like, "Yeah." They had this look like, "Yeah, Dad was a slave." I'm like, "I'm not a slave." Let's get into the music.
I'm gonna get you N-words to work today.
Yo, this is this is Mecca. I planned this for Will. This is Mecca. This is the 40-year-old version for the Netflix movie. Let's go. Pause.
I write, the page starts, vision orbs, white dots. Visits from all sorts of beings who lifestyle. You're seeing the right part. Paranormal pen, the conjuring. I'm convinced it could be spirits in the jewelry I'm shining in. I take a handwritten card before a diamond gift. A love letter. Thanks to my grandmothers would say they thought I was crazy. Now I see fortune favors the bold. They made me stay dangerously. Ancestral guidance. Spiritual gangster, you know how we sliding. Like some rosary beads, I know the code of the streets, but where would I be if they wasn't looking over me? My life's been a better life since I left that life. Beyond my tight quotes, my life is your life coach. Separate revenue streams, what you saying? Even my chain gave birth to every chain in the game.
They suffer from delusions of grandeur. Don't get caught with your pants off. We run hard, you got extorted cause you ran soft. Holding the size of a DVD. I'm watching for TMZ. The Law and Order I saw was on TNT. Driving like it's NASCAR. Old school, top down, the rag off. C-Town worker, I'm dropping bags off. Every week the car switch. Just left Tivoli eating Aki and Saltfish. Where I'm from, it get dark quick. I know the got a package and sending like Ochoa brothers. Don't matter what y'all sound like Cali, we cartel. I had visions of a mansion, but was stuck in a small cell. I'm fortunate to say I know y'all well. Nah, you signed me. My name Styles, we did Beloved with no problem. Film Wu-Tang and Stapleton, Ghostface co-signed. Tony Stark, Pablo, Esco, Panero. In a room full of weirdos plotting to rob him like De Niro. I'm not no hero.
Welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the mic checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods, and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps, and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rap was invented. You love it if you was in it.
Where I'm from, the liquor store was next door to the church, and couldn't use the pizza shop bathroom with no purchase. Everybody was hurting, nobody was working. Sheets in the windows, couldn't afford curtains. Bum dude cut my face, just one of my burdens. Took my own stitches out, no insurance and no surgeon. Now I take private jets on excursions. Now I got a Birkin, now I got a daughter, and she a whole person. She the whole purpose. Now I be trying to write my rhymes with no curses. 10 years from now, don't wanna on the web searching. See a mom half naked on the stage twerking. Nope, the views ain't worth it. I'm prepping for the day she asks, Mommy, why they say you shot a person? Remy ain't perfect, but if you ain't from the streets, my life could be a little hard to interpret. Take the top layer off, right below the surface. I'm so New York, just a 40-year-old version.
Ghost, I'm a god to your god, so what's the king to me? When I made it off of poverty bars, I was selling dope. When you had Monopoly cards, I was dirt poor. Now you see the property large, new sweatsuit, fat knock, lock in the palm. Took a yacht from the Bahamas, docked in the ponds. I'm from New York, new thoughts, burn like Newports. I don't fuck with rap dudes, a lot of them too soft. Trying to get me a mall or smoke in the food court. Dog food in a new Porsche with two pretty bitches that'll shoot at you soon as you snooze off. Nah, dog, I'm legit now. Forest Green 6 with the AMG kit when I skip town. Fuck a foreign car in the Audemars. I'm trying to get it like I'm Randolph and Mortimer. Dude, get that shit in your Dropbox cute, but you pussy, you should put it on mute. Nigga, welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the mic checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods, and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps, and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rap was invented. You love it if you was in it.
Yo, Wizard of Bars, I push spars, do seminars, recoup and invest earnings, back to Panama. Against this memoir, pinky ring, no chain. Used to sit in Cristal baths, watch Soul Train. To all my enemies, I shoot up your embassy. Stars go off your energy, foes the remedy. A sinister's grin while embracing my pen. A shark between sharp walls, never scraping my fins. This is the moment, this CDC verse stopped the COVID. Been in big dice games, never hesitating to roll it. I was taught to just shoot that shit, never to show it. Strangle a witness, slit the throat of a culprit. Oaks or black shit, toast, Holy Ghost, a blacksmith. No niggas that'll cremate you, smoke your ashes. Two pulls and pass it. Then ask a nigga, how do we taste? Fantastic.
Welcome to the Mecca, home of the homeboy, home of the homegirl, home of the mic checker. Welcome to the Mecca, home of the king and queen, home of the gods, and home of the fly sectors. Welcome to the Mecca, the city never sleeps, and the shit is like a movie, but niggas is directors. Welcome to the Mecca, New York City, where rap was invented. You love it if you was in it.
Rodimus Prime